Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Leap Podcast, where we learn English one small step at a time. I'm Rose.
Hello, Rose, and hello, everyone. I'm Jake.
Jake, today's episode is a fun one. We are going to walk through a normal day from morning to night.
A full day of English.
Yes, every small conversation you have in a day greetings, coffee, work, lunch, dinner, and even the weather.
I love this idea. Real English for real moments.
Exactly. Let's start, but first, a small favor.
Yes, if you enjoy this podcast, please press the like button, subscribe to English Leap Podcast, and share it with a friend.
Okay, Jake, let's start at the very beginning, the morning. What do you say when you see your family?
I usually say good morning with a big smile.
That's lovely. And if you are still very sleepy?
Then I just say morning in a small, quiet voice.
Both are correct. Good morning is a little more complete. Morning is short and casual for people you know well.
What if I see my boss?
Good question. For your boss, use the full sentence. Good morning, Mr. Lee, for example. It sounds more polite.
Okay, full sentence for the boss, short word for family.
Perfect. Now, after greetings, what comes next in the morning?
Breakfast. I always ask my wife, what's for breakfast?
I love that question. It's very simple. Or you can ask, did you make tea yet?
Yes, I ask that every single morning. Without tea, I cannot function.
Many people feel the same. And if there is no tea,
Then I say, I'll go get some coffee instead.
that brings us to our next moment, the coffee shop. Let's imagine we are there right now.
Okay, how do I order?
If you want to be polite, say, could I get a small cappuccino, please?
Could I get a small cappuccino, please?
Perfect. And if you are in a hurry, you can say something shorter.
Like, hi, one black coffee, please.
Exactly. Short, but still polite because of please. Now, the person at the counter might ask for here or to go.
What does that mean?
To go means you want to take it outside. For here means you want to sit inside the shop.
I want to sit, so I say, for here, please.
Perfect. And after that, they usually ask about payment, cash or card.
I always say, card, please.
Easy and fast. But what if the card machine doesn't work?
Oh no, what do I say then?
You can say, can I try again? Or do you take cash?
Good backup plan. Two simple questions.
Now, coffee in hand, let's talk about getting to work. How do you travel, Jake?
I take the bus, so I check the time a lot.
If you are not sure about the bus, what can you ask a stranger?
Excuse me, do you know if this bus goes to Main Street?
Perfect. Excuse me is the best way to start talking to a stranger politely.
And if the bus is late and there is traffic,
You might say to a friend, traffic is really bad today. And if you are going to be late for work,
I can call and say, sorry, I'm running a few minutes late, I'm stuck in traffic.
perfect sentence. It's clear and it gives a reason and the time.
We've talked about morning, coffee, and the bus. This is already so useful.
There's so much more. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Leap Podcast.
And if you're still listening, write the word tea or coffee in the comments. Let's see which one wins.
Okay, let's continue. You just arrived at work. What do you say to your coworkers?
I usually say, hey, how's it going?
That's a very common, friendly question. And how do people usually answer?
Just a short answer. Good, thanks. You?
Exactly. Short and simple. What if you are having a hard day and a close coworker asks?
I might say, honestly, I'm a bit tired today.
Honestly is a nice word here. It shows you are sharing something real but still calm.
I like that word. It feels warm.
Now, let's jump to lunchtime, my favorite part of the day.
Mine too. What do you usually say to your friends?
I ask, where should we eat today?
And if I want to suggest a place?
You can say, how about we try that new sandwich shop?
How about is useful, right? I can use it for many things.
Yes, how about we watch a movie tonight? Or how about we go for a walk? It works for any suggestion.
I love this phrase already.
After lunch, we go back to work. Sometimes you need help from a coworker. How do you ask?
I say, could you help me with this when you get a chance?
Very polite. When you get a chance means no rush, whenever you have time.
And if they are too busy right now?
They might say, I'm a bit busy right now, but I can help after lunch.
That's not rude, right? It's just honest.
Exactly. Clear and polite together. That's how English speakers like to talk at work.
Now, let's talk about the end of the workday.
What do you say when you leave?
To the whole team, I say, have a good evening, everyone.
Very professional. And to a close friend at work?
Just see you tomorrow or catch you later.
Catch you later is very casual and friendly, perfect for close friends.
I like using casual phrases with friends.
Now you're home. Time to think about dinner. What do you ask?
Do you want to cook or should we order food?
A classic question. And which one do you usually choose?
Order food, honestly. After a long day, it's just easier.
Ha, very common answer. But if you decide to cook, what do you check first?
The fridge. I look inside and say, we have chicken and vegetables. We can make something simple.
We can make is a very direct, simple way to suggest a dinner plan.
Simple and clear, just like you said before.
Now, after dinner, it's relaxing time. What do you usually do, Jake?
I like watching a show. I might say, I'm watching a really good series right now.
And if a friend asks, what's it about?
I can say it's a story about a small town and the people who live there.
Simple present tense, perfect for describing a show or a book.
I also like reading before bed sometimes.
How do you talk about your book?
I say, I'm reading a really interesting book at the moment.
At the moment is a nice way to say right now, but it sounds a little softer.
I like having different ways to say the same thing.
Now, let's talk about a big topic, the weekend. What question do people ask all week?
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yes, the most common question of the week. If you have no plans, what do you say?
Not much, just relaxing at home. What about you?
Perfect. Easy answer. And if you do have a plan,
I say, I'm going hiking with some friends on Saturday. I'm really excited.
you used I'm going for a plan that is already decided. Very natural.
I didn't even notice the grammar. It just came out.
That's the goal, Jake. Now, one last topic, the weather. People love talking about it.
Especially in English. It's the most common small talk topic.
If it's a beautiful day, what do you say?
Nice weather today, isn't it?
Isn't it at the end invites the other person to agree with you. It's called a tag question.
And they usually answer, yes, really nice.
Exactly. And if it's raining a lot?
I say, it's pouring outside. I don't like this rain.
Pouring means raining very heavily. Very useful word.
Sunny or rainy, we always talk about it.
It's the easiest way to start a small conversation with anyone, even a stranger.
Rose, we covered a whole day today. Morning, coffee, work, lunch, dinner, and even the weather.
We really did. Let's review everything quickly.
Yes, review time.
In the morning, we say good morning or just morning, and we ask about breakfast.
At the coffee shop, we order politely and we know to go and for here.
On the way to work, we ask questions politely with excuse me.
At work, we greet coworkers with how's it going and we ask for help kindly.
At lunch, we use how about to make suggestions.
In the evening, we talk about dinner, TV shows, and books.
And for the weekend and the weather, we ask simple, friendly questions.
So many useful phrases in just one normal day.
That's the beauty of English, Jake. You don't need big words. You need everyday words used often.
I feel ready to use all of this today.
I'm so glad. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening to English Leap Podcast.
Yes, thank you, everyone. This was such a full, useful episode.
Please subscribe to English Leap Podcast, give this episode a like, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
And now we have a question for you.
Please leave a comment below and tell us what is one thing you always say in the morning.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English one small conversation at a time.